We're going to be sipping on some of our delicious canned beers today.
Absolutely.
I brought to the table Max Headroom Swirl. Kyle's still sharing, or he'd be showing.
Yeah, we're done. We're done here. Let's focus on what's important.
Oh my God! Oh my God! What's happening?
We're back,
and we're back. So this is the can art by one Mr. Matthew Mays.
Matt Mays.
He of Let the Revolution Begin Peacefully, of course. So I'm going to crack this one open. Funny story. This beer was a hit when I sold it to the stores, and there wasn't a whole lot of it because it's a double mash. And I had to go to the store and buy my cans. Kyle got his for me, but I had to go buy my own. So there is our pour.
I sure do appreciate it, man. Let's see if we can get this. I am.
Look at my glass.
We're drinking. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, homie. Finally, we get to have a drink.
Socially distant shutdown.
That's right. Yeah. Very chocolatey, chocolate aroma, chocolate bitter flavor. Slightly bitter.
And at 9.5%, man, you do not taste any alcohol. This is well done.
It's smooth. You can pound these. It's got a good body. The body has thinned while it's been in the can. It was much, much thicker when we first canned it. So it tells me that it might have been doing a little more re-fermenting, but that's what you get when you're dealing with unfiltered craft beer.
It's tasty, still, man. I dig it.
It's still pretty damn thick, though.
You know, hey, Josh, I'll drink it. You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, if they don't want it, I'll just drink it all myself.
Yeah. I suppose I could choke this down. This is fantastic, dude. Even after the age, man.
It's so
well done.
I love drinking this beer.
Dude, and now's the season for this. This is when you want to go take this shit off the shelves and buy the stouts, you know?
You can't really find this one too much, I don't think. I think the guy here, Sunrise Liquors in Grays Lake, has some. I know they still got some at Gold Eagle because that's where I went.
Nice.
But yeah, it's out there, and I know it's in the south suburbs and at Leo's down south and a couple other places down there picked it up. So it's still out there floating around. We'll be putting the bourbon barrel aged version into bottles real soon here.
Nice.
So Dibs. You can come and compare.
Absolutely. We'll do a Brewery Sessions episode 3 part 2.
That's right. Episode 3.2.
3.2.
Yeah, man. I think it's a nice heavy stout, 9.5%, still very approachable. You could drink them and enjoy them and not have to be murdered on the first one.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I'll be honest with you, man. I'm at the brewery. You know, we're setting up. I've been drinking a little bit, and I started out with an IPA. I switched to our dark beer.
Yeah.
And so this is flowing real nice.
Yeah.
Flowing into the. Yeah, man, this is.
So I've got. What were you drinking? You're drinking a peanut butter? Or you got your other?
No, so I was drinking our newest IPA, North Point Haze, and then I did my Dark as My Soul. So this is my second dark beer of the night, and yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with dark beer for the rest of the night, man, because we got a fire pit going outside. So
right on.
I smell like smoke, but it's okay.
How's that tent working out?
Good. You want to see it?
Well, hell yeah! You gonna take us for a trip?
All right. We're going for a ride. Wait, let's see.
Going for a ride with Kyle.
All right, we're just gonna.
Here we go. We're mobile.
There we go. We're mobile.
I'm putting it on you.
Yep. All right, guys. We're walking through our brewery. So this is our little brew house. We had to make everybody walk through our brewery, so we have a little wall right here to get to the tent. So you know what? I'm gonna fucking. You're not gonna be able to see me, but yeah, you know what? I'm still learning, dude. Here we go.
Wednesday bar.
So we got the tent.
There it is.
This is the Black Lung tent
The black
that
one.
he has graciously allowed us to use. And then, yeah, there's Joe Van.
Right. Hey,
What's up, Josh?
We got the fire pit out here. So, but yeah, there's the Black Lung tent.
Nice.
Using it right.
Looks good.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna move back inside. We got music going out here. And,
Excellent. Good idea.
oh.
Well, I've got a little update for folks too. We're still working on drainage and that over at the brewery. I will share that with you. This is where we are right now.
Ooh. It's very nice. Dude, looks like a demolition zone, bro.
Yeah, man, it's all straight demo in there right now. I went in there today and dude was using a jackhammer to jackhammer the dirt because it was so compacted.
Oh man.
But we've got some pipes in the ground, and these are all just the PVC pipe for drainage, and then they're going to be running in all the water lines and that too.
Nice.
Hopefully, we're pouring concrete at the end of next week. So
well done.
The drains are taking a while because of all the digging and stuff too that goes along with it. But that's where we are right now. That's my little brew house update.
I got to meet your GC this week.
I heard about that.
You actually called when we were meeting.
Yeah, I did. I was like calling him to talk to him and tell him to hurry the hell up. And
here he is wasting time with me. What the hell?
He's like, well, I'm with your friend Kyle right now. I'm like, God bless it. I can't yell at you then.
That's what you get for recommending all these great folks, man. We appreciate it though.
Brian is first class, man. Modern Contractors in Lake Villa. Brian Lalamo and his wife Jamie, fantastic people. They did our kitchen, and when I went to do this brewery, I challenged him. I said, "Do you think you can do a brewery?" And he's like, "I can do anything." So
nice.
I like the guy. I like working with him. So
that's freaking awesome, dude. Hell yeah.
Did you? I'll just leave it at that. So what do you have to say about your place over there? What, you got any kind of timelines or anything that you're working on over there?
You know what, man? So when I was talking to your guy, man, I was like, listen, so I mean, obviously we need to still draw up plans, and Lake Village is a huge project, man. It's 15,000 square feet.
That's massive, man.
It's massive. It's massive. So to give you so the first two breweries that I did obviously our Sheridan Road location where I am now, and then we did our lakefront beer garden, and I kind of acted as the GC, right? I was okay. I called the plumber. This is what I want. I called the electrician. This is what I want. So I just assumed I could do it for this, and I was wrong. Like it was just massive, massive, massive undertaking. So that's when I reached out, to you, and you got me in touch with Brian. And so we're hiring a general contractor to take care of this one because it's above me doing it on my own. I mean, it's sprinkler systems and the plumbing, the hundreds and hundreds of feet of concrete that have to be cut. So we finally got a guy that's going to design and build it for us instead of me trying to take this on and run these locations. So
yeah, man, I'll tell you, that's like what I've been up against too, because I got the day job with the elevators, and I'm all over Wisconsin all day, every day, putting elevators in. That has stayed busy. We have not slowed down, just maybe a touch, but not really.
Yeah,
we've been real busy. I'm running 9 crews up there, and then we try brewing. We brewed a little beer like last month, and it's just lagering. I got a couple lagers going. I got a problem with a tank, so we couldn't brew the third beer I wanted to put into that tank. So I'm working on getting that fixed.
Did you get that welded up?
I'm having a little trouble working on that right now, trying to find a company to come do it. But it's going to happen soon. I've got a guy. They're very busy too. So I can't wait for him to finish some other stuff. But so I'm working on that. Plus the brewery where I do. Yes, I have a general contractor, but I also have taken on like the electrical, the HVAC, and the floors myself. I'm GCing them myself. I'm not doing all of the work myself.
Sure.
But so I'm kind of trying to do that too, and then since I'm doing that, I got to keep Brian up to date with the piece that I'm keeping of it. So it's become another job, and I was explaining that to Sarah the other day, like you really feel like you can just do anything and everything, and then you really get to a point. You know, I got 4 kids at home too, and my wife's starting her own company, her own business, Muddy Bella. So here in downtown Grays Lake. So I told her, like, you just get to a point where you're like, okay, I found it. I found that magical threshold where it's just too much, and I'm there. But I do think that at some point, like, we'll be done building the brewery, and we can just go back to brewing and running a tap room, and then I'll be back in my home base again.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, and same thing with me. You know, you and I are both the same. You know, we're doers, so it's like we just think we can do it all by ourselves.
Yeah, we're pushers, man.
You know, and
that's a good idea. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, and sometimes, you know what, especially as busy as we both are, you know, it's okay to shout out to a professional and say, hey, we need some assistance here.
Yeah, no, it's good just having a guy like Brian around, because if I do find myself in a spot where it's like, all right, man, I can't do it, I'm just going to call him and say, hey, I need you to take it over, because you know, I'm one person. That's his day job. That's what he does every day, all day.
Yeah,
there's stuff going on.
That's where I'm at with Lakeville. I'm like, man, it's your baby now. Like, build me a brewery, man.
just let me come in there and turn the lights on and get going. I'm a beer brewer, man, not a builder.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm hoping to buy our new brew house at Craft Brewers Conference this year that I hope we can go to.
Yeah, the one that we tried to go to, right?
Yeah, man. We got some airline tickets and our names ready to rock.
Yeah, man. I still owe us. Well, so Kyle and I bought tickets to Craft Brewers Conference this year, and the deal was he bought the airline tickets, and I rented the room, which was ended up being an Airbnb, which would have been sweet because we had this whole house for the week.
Oh yeah.
And then it got canceled, obviously, because of COVID. Well, the Airbnb refunded all my money, but Kyle got stuck with the airline tickets. So we're
with still a ticket in Joshua Grubbs' name. So guess where we're going?
On it. So we're still gonna go. I'm just gonna buy the room next year, whenever that.
Absolutely, dude. It's gonna be fun though.
Oh, man, we're gonna party, and you're gonna buy a brew house. It's gonna be fantastic. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those can't be that expensive.
No, shoot.
No.
You guys are just oozing cash.
$200, right? Yeah.
Brewers just print money.
Print money.
I'll be honest, man. I was pretty impressed by your beer garden this year. You kept that place pretty clean all year with all this going on, and having like a football field for people to drink in.
It was fun, and it was a lifesaver, dude. I mean, you know how hard it's been with this COVID, man. All breweries are just struggling.
Yeah.
And so it was nice to have just a giant outdoor space that we can just crush it, and just music and beer, man. Music, beer, food.
I'm gonna be honest, man. We might run a little long tonight because we're drinking some heavier beers.
Yeah, that's all right.
We try to keep it half an hour, but it's kind of trying to pound this 10% almost beer is like slowing me down.
Well, you know, we got. I ain't got nothing to do in the morning except to move 30 beer garden tables into the pool area at the lakefront. So
is that all?
Like, that's it. That's it, dude.
I'd come and help you, but I'll be at horseback riding with my 9-year-old daughter.
Oh, there you go. That's cool, man.
My portion of that is standing next to the fence with a camera.
What a good dad, man. You know what? Keep killing it. I don't know how you do it, man. You and your wife are just fucking go-getters, dude. You got kids. You both got your own businesses.
Yeah.
And a day job on top of your own business.
Yep.
Kudos, man.
We pack the day, man, and our kids. The kids are awesome kids, so that helps a lot. We we have the same issues everybody else does. We got one that has a hard time with sitting at home for school thing.
Yeah.
Our daughter took to it like a champ. She's ready to go back to school whenever they open again, but she is a professional homeschooler. She's fantastic. Jack,
Good
you know,
for
he's
her,
5.
man.
Jack is 5, so he strays a little bit and gets off a little bit. And we just go back and see your teacher on the computer, and he just goes back over there and does it. So it's tough, you know. It's tough with the older one because he's kind of rebelling a little bit early here. So he's you know, Charlie's gonna be 11 soon, so he's in that preteen angst.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're feeling that.
Wait till high school, bro.
Oh, man, I can't wait. You know, I know how I was in high school, man. I got my work cut out for me.
Yeah, you do. Make sure that lock on the door works. Yeah.
Let's see, what else did I have on here? Man, I still didn't bring those dang divider things out that I bought. Well, there's always next.
For the bar?
Yeah, I bought these like really great clamps. They're like stainless steel. I'm so proud of them. I think they're going to be fantastic, but I keep forgetting to bring them down here when I'm prepping for the show. So here, I'm gonna draw you guys a picture.
All right.
So here we go. See this? It looks kind of like that and like that. And then big piece of plexiglass goes here. Now, I don't know if I want to show this to you because if Tristan's watching, he's going to see a phallus in this, I think. But that's kind of what it looks like. It's a big steel clamp that just sits on the bar, and that's a piece of plexiglass.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And the plexiglass can hang off the end of the bar. This clamp. Yeah. Pretty good.
Those are some good doodles.
No, that was terrible. Are you kidding me? That beer has affected me.
I've seen your real doodles, and they are excellent. Yeah.
I mean, I dabble a little bit. I got some stuff. I got some stuff.
For sure, for sure.
I had an art show once. That's how full of myself I was. I drew a bunch of drawings. I was like, I'm gonna have an art show. So I did. And well, all my aunts and stuff came. It was fun. It was like a family get together. That was a pretty good time though.
Dude, did you smash that beer already?
Dude, I crushed it. I'm feeling good.
Dude, I got this much left.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So we're switching to the other beer. Is that what I hear?
You better get busy, man. You got to drink that beer real quick. You got to do like
Don't
that
worry.
it's jugs.
Listen, man, I'm good. I got it in control. Boom. We'll switch.
I might have to drive up here. How late are you open? I'll get a ride.
So we're open till you get here, bro.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to get a ride. Maybe Andrew can bring
Uber, man.
I'll just Uber.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my mom lives like a block away from your bar, so it's perfect.
Dude, we got a food truck.
Sorta.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Got him.
Food trucks. You know, so I read that thing on your page today. Mm-hmm. So I texted my guy at my village. I'm like, hey, what's the situation with food trucks? Because I was planning on having them. So hopefully it's good to go.
He didn't answer you back yet?
Well, he said he'll look into it because he was gone for the day, so he's gonna look into it back to work next week. Dude, they have them at their beach fest. They have food trucks, so I think I should be okay.
Yeah. Well, so luckily our lakefront location is on state property, not village property, so we can do whatever the bleep we want.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we moved back and we got a pee slap, you know?
We got a little bit.
Yeah.
It happens.
I was like, no, can't do that.
Apparently we can't do whatever we want all the time. Hey, I'm gonna crack open this I think her name was Amber, right? Did I get that right?
I think her name was Amber. Yeah.
Harbor Brewing canned these beers last week, I think, or maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So we're starting to do mix and match 4-packs, bro, to go. So you just come in, any beer, we can just label them up, mix and match 4-packs.
Look at that.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna keep drinking this instead of cracking a new one. I'll let you.
You know what Amber tastes like.
I know it. So that's one of the beers that have been in our brewery since the day we opened.
It's
And yeah, it's a popular one. A little malty backbone, but it has some hops in it too. So
and a malty aroma.
yeah.
Got a malty I'd say a very malty aroma. And some hops. Definitely some hops in there.
Yeah.
Oh man, clean finish. Nice solid beer, bro. That's delicious.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, so on that we started little story on that, man. We started brewing that. Woo! Nobody saw that.
Did it go down?
Bummer. It went wait, it went half down, bro. I still got it.
Uh-oh.
I had it up. I had it mounted on another glass to, show your beer and all that. And,
I know how you do that, man. You stack them.
I stacked them. So it slipped, I got cocky. But yeah, so we started doing USO5, and as the Kiwi has grown like crazy lately, we switched over to the Kiwi. Sorry, I'm wiping shit up as I'm talking. And so we switched over our amber to that, and actually we switched over quite a few of our IPAs to that too, and it seems to be working out.
There we go. We got some Harbor Brew Co.
Harbor Brew Co. Yeah, man. So yeah, we just started canning, man. You guys were the pros. You guys got us into that, man. And
people like to drink at home. That's what I've learned. So when we move to the new spot, we'll still can, and we'll still can with Willcraft. That's our professional mobile canner that we use. It's certainly a little pricey, but you get what you pay for.
Sure.
Our beers last forever on the shelf. I mean, you can pull them off the shelf many months later, and they're still good.
Well, this bad boy is what? This is from July 3rd, man, and it's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, they hang around. They're good, and even the hoppy beers. So I know people say 3 months, but I store the beers in a warm room in my boiler room, and I pull them at 3 months and 6 months and see how they're drinking, and they're still good. But you got to be careful. I mean, you don't know that every beer out there is going to be either, so you don't want to let hoppy beers hang around for more than 3 months, really. But
no,
for myself, I feel at least if I know if there's one straggler out there somewhere and somebody gets their hands on it, at least I feel like they're going to get a good beer.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the nice thing about the darker beers. They can sit on the shelf a little bit longer. If anything, they taste a little better.
I think darker beers they age and they're better. Yeah, for sure.
Yep. That's why we went with I think her name was Amber as our first beer in a can. Now we've completely just switched to mix and match 4-packs, so you can get whatever you want. But yeah, those IPAs, you know what? If you don't drink them in a couple months, that flavor subsides. And
yeah, you really want to get them within the first couple months or three months top.
Yeah.
All right, I've promoted your can enough here. I'm going to take it down because it's blocking my view of the camera.
All right. Thank you for that promotion. Appreciate it.
For sure. So, yeah, man, this is a tasty beer, bro. It's got that nice malty backbone. It's got a clean finish. My nose is jacked up from the current
COVID
spring that I'm dealing with. Dude, it's like November 7th or whatever it is today, 6th, and it's like freaking spring weather outside, so my allergies are kicking up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you guys got going on over there, man? You got I know we already showed the outside, so you got the tent set up. About the food truck situation, but I'm sure you'll figure out some in-house food or something.
Oh yeah. We've been
next door.
Yeah, we've been working with the Sweet Stop since the day we opened, man. So we're not worried about it. We got local food sources still, but it was just like a real bummer,
Yeah.
But yeah, so obviously for the hello.
Hi. There's graph paper.
That yeah. There we go. Hello. Sorry, we're on a gimbal here that doesn't want to cooperate.
You got to charge
All
us.
right. Well, it's charged. I just hooked up the see, I hooked up to the charger to my phone and it was too much weight. My bad. There we go. We're back. All right. So we got a tent from you, obviously. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. So we got some outdoor dining. We got a fire pit outside with some of the chairs that we brought from the beer garden. So we're doing it, man. We're popping.
Sweet.
But yeah, except for gaming, which is apparently allowed.
Well, you got those dividers over there too, so that's all.
Yeah. You can come and game, but if you want to drink your beer, you got to take a step outside, take a sip, and then go back inside and play some.
Interesting way of doing it, yeah. You know, and that kind of leads me to like the entire craft beer scene right now and what's going on with COVID and being back to I believe it's phase 4. Yeah.
Well, no, I think we're heading back to phase 3, which will be to go only.
To go only, yeah.
I think that's the end game for this winter is going to be that until there's a vaccine or.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. So folks are really, everybody's doing kind of what you're doing. So I don't have a tap room, but I know I'm at Zoom Beer and I'm watching Larry and I'm watching you, kind of seeing how people are dealing with it. And everyone's getting their patios suited up. They're trying to get tents with heat. They take 2 panels out and try to keep it warm in there somehow. And
so
they're using propane and propane accessories.
Propane. So here's the issue, and I'll just be honest with you, man. It's all well and good today. Today's beautiful. It's 70. It's packed out there.
I was gonna make that point too, man. Like we're getting a little blessing from the Lord here,
dude. You can have
November.
You can have 10 propane heaters in that tent, and it's not going to keep you warm when it's 20 degrees outside.
Yeah, now when it's 20. No.
The second half of that is, according to state regulations, half the walls have to be off of your tent. So you can't even have a fully enclosed tent. Half the walls have to be off. Like, well, that's that'll keep the rain off, but that's about it. And in the middle of winter, that's not good news, man.
So
we're really support local to-go beer.
To-go beer, man. That's where it's all at. So this winter,
yeah, man,
go buy your beer from the brewery as best you can.
Please, man. Us, Josh, Zoom Beer, everybody, man. Just go support local, man, and trust us. We appreciate it.
We'll be opening our brewery in the middle of a pandemic, and you know, when I was negotiating the lease and doing all this stuff, and we originally wanted to open this year in August, and then COVID, and then really started pushing out, trying to renegotiate the lease to account for things like this. And I think we have a solid, you know, as good as we could get program in there to deal with something like a pandemic. But you know, it's gonna be rough. I'm gonna open up in January. It's gonna be the pandemic's still gonna be going on, and
dude, that's insane.
At this point, I don't have a choice because the lease is signed and the money's being paid, and the loans are out. So we're gonna open. We're opening, and we're gonna need
open. Do your to-go beer. Like I said, I honestly don't think that we will even have an outdoor option come January, but hopefully you guys have been canning since before we've been canning. So
yeah, we're all hopefully having that. So we're just going to keep canning everything.
Yeah.
If we can't open, if we can't have draft sales, everything's going to go in cans, and we're going to just keep to-go beer for sure.
And just push it, man, and have people come in just to check it out. But I would hold off your grand opening till spring, and and do your to-go beer.
Yeah. So one thing I was going to mention on this, and we're after 8:30, so we're going to get going here soon. But I did get a call from I'm gonna call her my friend, even though I only talked to her on the phone one time. My friend Heather at the TTB this week, she called me and said your submittal was as clean as I've ever seen, and I'm just going to approve this, and you should have it by next week. So
nice.
we are golden with the TTB. She loves everything I sent her. So
Good deal.
Rolling.
Isn't it so much easier on?
That is the news I wanted to tell everybody because I typed in the comments, "Hey, there's big news." That was the big news.
That was the big news.
I almost forgot about it because I was having so much fun chatting with him.
Isn't it so easy on the second one compared to the first one?
Oh man, yeah.
Dude, that first one is like you're writing a book.
Yeah, it was awful. I sat here for weeks. I'm sitting at my home bar. This is my little home bar. I built this bar. I'm very proud of it. I like to, when I sit at it, I enjoy myself. I just like being down here. But I used it for a desk when I was typing up the first TTB application. And man, you don't know what you're reading. You're like reading through the stuff and you see what they're asking. You're like, what does that mean? And
foreign language, man.
Yeah, totally. So I'm like fighting through it and trying to just figure out what I'm going to send them and type for them. And they ask for like the legal description of the property. You're like, what? The owner doesn't even have that. The guy buried in a file somewhere. Nobody knows what that is. So you got to dig all that stuff out. Luckily, we have a really great county here, Lake County, and they keep a lot of that information on their website. So
nice.
Yep, cool, man. Well, what else you got, man? You got anything else you want to chat about it? I think we'll if not, I think we'll get off the live feed. Man, this was fun.
Cool. This was awesome, dude. Time flies when you're having fun.
It does. That was a quick 35
Shit.
minutes. Jeez.
Couldn't even finish a fucking beer. Like amateur hour over here. Jesus.
Don't worry, we're gonna get you educated on the second half.
Educated. Offline, yeah.
The live Zoom with the beer bros. So
did you tell everybody what we started back in the day when we started doing beer fest together, right?
Well,
every beer fest.
You gotta chug a beer. That's Kyle.
You gotta chug a beer, man.
Yeah, Kyle started that. That's the Lake County group, man. So me, Kyle, somebody from Zoom, and we shotgun a beer. We tried to get Charlotte in on that one, but she didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I hope she's watching this. We're calling you out, Charlotte.
We just called you out, Charlotte.
Yeah, Tag her. Called out.
No,
for not shotgunning a beer with us.
Yeah, she should have shotgunned a beer with us. No, we've had some really fantastic partners in that, and Revolution donated their pills one time for us to do the shotgun. That was fun.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'd be like shotgunning like some barrel aged, whatever the bullshit we bring every, the heavy beers.
Didn't I grab like a Bach beer one time? I was like, here, like, no, let's go find
No. Bro, I've been drinking all day as it is.
It's already a long day of drinking, so we're getting made.
I gotta drive home, man.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. At the end of those festivals, you still got to get home. I could tell you more than once I got home in my buddy's green Jeep Wrangler because I couldn't drive. It's like I just like take all this stuff and lock it up in the black lung truck because it's staying here tonight. We're not driving that home. Cool, brother. Well, we got some people chiming in here.
All right, we going offline and seeing.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go offline. So we're gonna kill the Facebook feed. Thank you all for jumping on. I appreciate you guys hanging in there, chatting with me and Kyle, seeing what we had to say about our breweries right now. And I'll be back next week. So it'll either be Friday or Saturday night around 8 o'clock. I'm talking to a couple of guys to see if they want to do it. I don't have an announcement for next weekend yet, but stay tuned. It'll be coming soon, forthwith this week. I'll let you know who it is. So thank you. Cheers. And
we love you guys.
May the beers be with you. Go watch Mandalorian.
Is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Let's see. I gotta stop the Facebook feed.